Horrible Bosses movie review. Review for Horrible Bosses. The one guy who reminds me of like one of the Affleck brothers, whatever his name was, something Affleck, but it's not Affleck. But I don't know why he reminds me of it because I guess the voice is kind of like sounds like that guy's voice, like a nasally sounding voice. And what was I thinking in my head with this guy? And then it's got Bateman. It's got Bateman. Bateman's the only one I really recognized verbatim, like all the way. But the other two, they're like, I guess a little more mystery. Actually, wow, look at this. I guess it's unrelated. Okay, I'm back. I found my toothbrush. I thought I left this, but I didn't leave it actually. What was I thinking of in my head? I was thinking of something. Important detail, important something I was thinking of. Oh, what was I thinking of in my head? I can't quite remember it at the moment, but what do you call, what was I thinking? Bateman. Yeah, Bateman's in the movie. It has Jennifer Aniston. She plays like this. It's in the poster it says man eater or something like that, which I guess maybe that's what we call a very forward woman. That's another term for it or something. I don't know. She's basically like a full blown pervert in this film. I like that the roles reversed and so, but if that's the whole gig with it, right? It's played out for laughs. Because if it's the other way, it wouldn't be funny. They couldn't make it be sort of funny. And the film even acknowledges it. They even have a scene where the character says like his friends are like, like kind of typical. Oh, what are you complaining about? That's the best sort of thing ever. I wouldn't be tripping over that. And he says like no, actually, it's really shitty. It sucks. I'm being fucking harassed by my boss, and I'm supposed to be okay with it because it's female. Like no. But no, I like that. And Kevin Spacey's in this. He plays one of the horrible bosses. This is him. This film was not filmed, but it was released in 2011. So this is before whatever his big scandal was. Maybe it was close to that, because I recall. I think this film probably happened close to his whole big bad scandal, or near enough. But what do you call I like when I kind of seems to come out of nowhere. Him killing the other guy. I'm not quite sure, unless because I think he suspects his wife's cheating on him, and so maybe that's why. Maybe that's the whole reason why he kills the what's the guy? The other dude's boss. The one dude is like a horny dude in the film. He kills his boss. That he apparently he's just a dickhead. His boss is just kind of an asshole. He's a coke addict. There's this lady in there that looked like she's pregnant, but apparently she's not pregnant, but she looks like she's pregnant. And in the film, she's like offended. But like, if you look pregnant, I'm sure this is not the first time somebody has thought that you were pregnant, But it's played out for laughs. Of course, she's offended by that. What was I thinking in my head? I was thinking of something. And then Bateman's boss is the Kevin Spacey guy. That's Bateman's boss, right? And with Bateman's boss, what do you call, what was I thinking of? With Bateman's boss. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, it was funny. He said, because he was like almost like grooming him to be the vice president of the business or something, and he even tells him like, what was that back there? Like you seemed like you were gonna give it to me, like you were, we were gonna be I was gonna be the next in lead, and he tells him, nah, I decided against it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and how do you call? What was I thinking in my head? But he decided against it. Instead, they're gonna be he's gonna be vice president. And even like there's a scene where he's breaking the office and he's like all being all smuggy and smirky about it, like, look at me, extending the office, more room for me, fuck this, everybody else type deal. But it's crude. It's a lot of crude humor. Jamie Foxx plays like the hired killer guy that they hired to kill the bosses. I forgot how they even came to this conclusion. Like, oh, it's killer bosses. Let's just kill them. Fuck it, they're horrible. We hate them. I think the other two characters, they're single. The one character is married, or has a fiance rather. That's the one. Of course, that's the one that's getting harassed by the lady, and and I like when he said, like, growing up, some people, they want to be astronaut, they want to be engineer. I just wanted to be a husband. That was my goal in life, to be a husband when I grow up. And so that was cute. I thought that was like kind of cute. That was his goal, to be a husband. But what was I thinking of? Furthermore in this film, what else is there to say? There's not really much. I gotta start doing these reviews maybe closer to when I see the film, because otherwise it sort of weighs down. I don't quite remember all the way what was happening with it. But I did like it. It was funny. It was a funny film. It's crude humor. It's really crude. It wasn't a joke when I said it was like crude humor. And but yeah, Horrible Bosses, 2011 comedy film featuring some good comedic acts. Thank you for listening.